You either saw that to the NFL football theme song, or you saw it to copyright-free music. We're doing a fun 3-part series that I have to give Kevin full credit to because this was his idea. And we're putting your favorite exercises head to head with each other. Fantasy football style, March Madness style, good old-fashioned bracket style. So even if you don't like sports, you will love this video. In this hat, we will be putting 16 different exercises. I went on Instagram and I asked you to just put your favorite exercise in the little question box thingy, and today I'm gonna pick them out of this hat and put them head to head in their own bracket. Once they are in their bracket, I'm gonna go through and just based off of my experience and honestly just my likes and dislikes, I'm gonna choose the one to move on to the semifinals. Please remember, my opinion literally means nothing, and just because I didn't choose your favorite exercise doesn't mean it's not a good exercise. I also only chose things that I do like in some way, shape, or form, so I do not want you to be offended. Like I said, this will be a 3-part video series, and we are gonna be working our way down to the
one best exercise.
Also, there's no one best exercise. We're just doing this for fun and entertainment. So let's pick some exercises out of a hat. All right, setting up our bracket. First exercise is a chest press. Kevin absolutely selected this. Chest press is going up against a bridge. Ooh, that's a hard one. Okay, so between these two, I'm gonna have to go with a bridge. I think that more people need access to their posterior chain. A bridge is going to target your hamstrings, your glutes. It's gonna get your core engaged. I think that it is just going to be a more applicable option for more people. So sorry, Kevin, bridge, but thank you for the video idea. All right, next exercise is a hip thrust, so another posterior chain dominant exercise that is going up against hammer curls. Oh, this is hard because I actually don't like hip thrusts. They never feel good on my body, but hammer curls are such a specific, isolated, like accessory movement that I don't necessarily think it's gonna be an exercise where you get like the most bang for your buck. All right, this is gonna surprise you. I'm going hammer curls. Here's why. I think this is just more accessible to people. I think hip thrusts are really challenging. I think they're overrated, and I think you're better off either doing a bridge if you want to work in that shortened glute position, or just standing up and doing a deadlift and working in the lengthened position. I think hammer curls are a great exercise for beginners. It's very stable. It's very accessible because you don't need super heavy weights. So we're going hammer curls. I did not see that coming. Woo! It's getting crazy in here. A thruster. Ooh, excited to see what this goes up against. Hammer curl had like a surprise make its way into the semis. That is up against a deadlift. Oh, so knee dominant, hip dominant. You know I gotta do it. Deadlift. Deadlifts could win the whole thing, okay? We're making that statement right now. All right, next up we have a pull-up. We know I have a love-hate relationship with pull-ups. I can do just one. I wish I could do more. They're very challenging. Pull-up is versus a leg press. Oh, this is so much harder than I thought it was gonna be. I am gonna go pull-up. Even though this is an incredibly challenging exercise and more challenging than a leg press, I think it's gonna be more accessible to people because not everyone has a leg press machine. And you know, all the benefits of like being able to pull your body weight up, working on your posterior chain. Let's keep it going. A lat pull down. So another vertical pull, just like a pull up, going against a Palloff press. Oh, I'm gonna go Palloff press, and that is gonna piss off the gym bros so much. Here's the thing. Most of the people that I work with, when I start working with them, have no idea how to engage their core simply by aligning their spine. This exercise is amazing for that. So getting yourself into a stacked position and then resisting rotation is incredible. There's also a lot of variations. You can do this in a half kneeling, you can do it in a tall kneeling, you can do it in a stagger stance, you can do it just standing upright, you can do it with a cable machine, you can do it with a band. There's a lot of variations here. It's very accessible to people. This, you need a machine. This is brutal. A kettlebell swing. So a nice power exercise, a nice skill. This is something a lot of my clients love working on. That's a good one. What's gonna top it? Oh my God, a bent over row. Fuck. Kettlebell swing, bent over row. I have to go bent over row. This is a skill. This takes a lot of time, and there's a lot of steps to do before you even get to this. People need a hip hinge first. They then need to understand how to do a deadlift. They then need to understand how to use power through their hips, maybe through a goblet clean. There's a lot of barrier to entry with this drill for many people. This is a basic functional movement. It's a horizontal pull. There's lots of variations. You can load it up heavy, and you're really gonna work on your posture, which I think a lot of people need. Bent over row. A ball slam, little plyometric drill with a push-up. All right, these are both staples in my training. I would actually say everything we've done so far are staples in my training, except for a hammer curl. That's the wild card. You know I have to go push up. Moving your own body weight through space, I think, is something that everyone should strive for if your body has access to it. We gotta go for this push-up. All right, last two. We have a Bulgarian split squat versus, oh my God, a dead bug. Damn, Kevin thought this would win the whole thing, and it's getting taken out in round one. Oh, I didn't do it just to spite him. You know, I wish this didn't say Bulgarian, and I wish it just said split squat, but if I did have to choose my personal favorite exercise, it would just be a split squat from the floor. This is close enough that I'm gonna make it through to the next round, but I will say there's a lot of barrier to entry with this. I wouldn't start people with this until they feel comfortable with a split squat on the floor, with a rear foot elevated split squat, and then this is the final option. So this surprised me. Woo, that was fun. So here's our bracket, making it to the semis. Just so you guys know what the semis are gonna look like, it will not look like this. It is not going to be just me sitting here talking through the exercises. I am going to perform these in supersets in their brackets, and I'm gonna decide which exercise I think is better from there. Make sure you stick around to the finals, because I'm gonna be getting some guests on, fellow trainers who are also certified, and they're gonna be weighing in, and we're gonna tally the votes to make our way to the final winning exercise. Let me know what you guys thought. I thought this was such a fun idea. Thank you again, Kevin. Sorry we took out chest press. Sorry we took out the dead bug. I would love to know what exercise you think is gonna win down in the comments below. Make sure you hit that subscribe button so you don't miss out on the semis and the finals, and I will see you all in the next one. Go Birds, baby!